guys. So here's a challenge for myself. I love aviation. I have zero practical experience flying a plane or being in the pilot seat. So I have spent a lot of hours, several dozens of hours watching YouTube. So I wanted to see if I can take off in a commercial airliner like Airbus A320 by myself by just watching YouTube. So let's see how it goes. So today we'll be flying from Valencia to Ibiza. So we are taking a Qatar flight, Phoenix Airbus A320 variant, and it's a beautiful sunny day, and time is like 9 o'clock here, and let's get going. So let's start the flight. So this is our plane getting ready, all the ground crew are around, the cones and chalks are there, and the passenger boarding thing has started, I guess. So the aircraft is in cold and dark state, as you can see. Let's just check all the things that needs to be checked before starting the takeoff procedures. And the parking brake is set, the engine is in norm, and then the weather radar is off, and yep, they are off. I'm just checking because I have never turned it off, so I turned it on. So yeah, okay, awesome. So everything is, the throttle is in idle, and that's awesome. Landing gear is down. I guess everything is fine. So what we will do here is, let's try to import our flight plan here. So we got our flight plan done, and look at our this is the flight plan itself. We'll be flying at flight level 140, and it's 140 nautical miles, and then we see the weather. So it's like a variable wind at 6 knots, and fewer scattered clouds, and then this is the pressure setting. Okay, sounds good. Let's go to the ground crew. The GPS available, the boarding is happening, and I mean, we can open the forward cargo or backside cargo as well. And actually the loading has not started, we have to start it, my bad. So here we go. We can do it in just 13 passengers, so it will probably take like 2 minutes or something, I guess. So it's okay, let it take the time. And we are planning to take around 4,000 tons of fuel, and that's it, guys. We have a very light plane today, only 13 passengers. Awesome. So the tank is getting filled, and the CG is changing accordingly. Now I think we can go and do the other procedures. So first thing is to start the batteries, first one, and also check whether it's above 25 volts. Yeah, the next one, and then get the ground power going, and turn the crew oxygen supply on and the ground control on, so that they can hear all the stuff that's happening here. Turn the nav and logo light, the wing light, no smoking signs on. While the fueling is happening, let's not turn on the seat belts, so in case of any emergency they can move quickly. So yeah, and yeah, that's it, I guess. The flight is starting. sights are getting visible. And let's, what was the QNH? Okay, aircraft is loaded. That's awesome. Sorry. What was the pressure setting? 1013. Okay. 1013. Awesome. It's also in 1013. That's okay. So the boarding is complete. And yeah, the plane looks ready though. I think we are ready to do the rest of the procedures. Quickly start the plane and let's get the hell out of here. Okay, let's do this one. I have the shortcut set up anyways. Okay, awesome. So let's go to Etsu AOC menu, and then we know the weather, so we don't have to do that. Let's do the flight initialization. We'll input all the data from the sim brief flight plan. Yup, that's done. And no messages received, that's fair enough. And you can see the AirAct cycle here. I'm not having the premium subscription of Navigraph, so it won't be there. It's just like a year delayed older AirAct cycles. And yeah, I mean, just for the sake of procedure, we can try to get the weather anyways, formally. So why not? So, what was the IKF code of our airport? LEVC. So Lima Echo Victor Charlie, and we would like to know its metadata and send it. And you should be getting a message now. Receive messages. Yep, weather data 1013. Yeah, everything is the same thing. Pure scattered clouds and then the wind directions and stuff. Yeah, variable wind at 06 knots. Okay. Let's go to data. There is nothing much we do here. And init. Let's get to the init request. And it will ask us to fill the name of our plane, which is BEL2103. So Bravo Echo Lima and 2103. Awesome. What is the cost index? Cost index is 15. And flight level 140. Boom. Yeah, that's done. Let's do the wind request. It will do the calculation for all the wind profiles for our flight plan today. Yep, it's done. So after doing data, initialization. Let's go to the flight plan and let's put our departure details here. So we are taking off from runway 12, yeah, and go to the flight plan and see what is the SID point, standard instrument departure point, which is Odson 1 Bravo, and then click insert. Awesome, that's done. Let's do the same for the arrival. Click on arrival, and we are going for ILS Zulu 06. Yup, this one. Yeah, so now we should look for our star. A star is Baru 3 vector, so this is the one, and that's it. Boom, the flight plan is done. And also let's go to the, and we have to set this to align, which I forgot, my bad. This is something you should have done in the start. That's why this is taking forever to come online. Guess we can close the cargo doors, I guess. Remove the chocks and cones. Everything's done. And you guys can see here the flaps will be open and it will start to, yeah, flaps open, will start turning on, and then you will get a avail symbol here. That means we are ready to cut off the ground power and connect the tuck and start our engines and fly away. I've been studying this plane for a long time, so I know a bunch of stuff, but still it's like a very first time doing practically. When you do something practically, I think it's very different, I guess. So I'm still very nervous about it. I really wanted to do this flight like so badly, because putting it in YouTube is a lot of pressure that you are being recorded also. So yeah, a little bit terrified about that. Yeah, we got our APUs available. And the flight is ready. And is there anything else that we could do now? Calculating our V speeds, we could do this, but I would say let's wait for some time. Let the map come. The IRS is aligning because I turned it on later, my bad, so it's taking forever. Let's do 2000. Swap code 2000. Standby. Yeah. The speed brakes be armed. 2. I think this is good enough. So now let's see the flight plan. So we start in the airport, and next waypoint, next, maybe we can do it this way so that we can see better. Next. And from demo to Osnik there is a discontinuity which we are gonna press clear, and we can straight away join it. discontinuity, insert. Now just look at it, let it reset. Now see, it's awesome, it's perfect. It just connects straight away. We go for landing at Ibiza. So let's go all the way back. Awesome. So put it back to arc, and this will do. It's a very short flight. I think like you'll be in the air for like 20-25 minutes, and then we will be like the entire flight from takeoff till landing, it should be under an hour. At least that's the plan optimally. Let's see how much time I take. I guess we have done with everything. Data is done, init is done, flight plan is done, secondary flight plan is done, and rad now is tuned to the right frequencies, and then init B is done, and then performance is also done. Awesome. So guess we should. Oh, I forgot to do one more thing, which is really bad. You have to always turn on the APU bleed so that the passengers get some oxygen and feel comfortable. It's something you have to do. I just forgot about it. And since the fueling is done, let's go and turn on the fuel pumps. So once the loading and the boarding and the fueling is done, you have to turn on the fuel pumps and also turn on the APU bleed as well, so that they feel comfortable. You know, see, the temperatures were very high. Now they are feeling better, I guess. So you can see here you can see the temperatures. Now since I turned on the pack, so now it's fine. Awesome. So that's it, guys. So let's call the ground services and let's connect the tuk-tuk, and let's remove the ground services and press start. And what we have to do is we have to go outside, and let me tell you what is the plan here. Game plan is to go all the way back and then follow along this way, take the left turn and go straight and take off from runway 1. That's the plan. So let's set the parking brake off, and let's confirm the parking brake is off. Yeah, and also it's time to start the engine as well. So and the plane is already moving. That's good. And we are doing flaps 1 takeoff, if I remember correctly. So yeah, so let's also set the flap 1. Awesome, flap 1 is done. Let's go out and check. Time to turn on the engines. Engine 2, let's go. We'll be seeing the engine starting spooling here. Let's go to the ground services once again and ask him to turn this way. Nice. Look at the graphics. It's so awesome. Press stop. This is good enough. You can see how much we have missed the center line. Wow, bad. But it's okay, first time. It's alright. Guess the engine is ready. Engine 1 is start the engine too. And we have to set the parking brake, by the way, once the truck is gone, so that they can leave. Awesome. Parking brake set. That's very important because already the engines are active. Then we just forget to turn on the parking brake and then the flight starts moving. It's not good. And also the transition altitude for our airport at Valencia is 6,000 feet, I guess. Let me check. Yeah, 6,000 feet. So let's also mark that in the. Awesome. 6,000, great. So it's a packs off takeoff, so you have to turn off the packs when you are about to take off. And yeah, since the engines are live here, awesome. Let's go here, turn off the APU bleeds, and then we can turn off the master because the engines are generating power that will provide the necessary air to the passengers. And let's do the seat belt signs on, and we can turn on nose light to taxi, and we can turn on the landing lights. Maybe this we can do it like when we are close to the. We can turn on the beacon and strobe, and yeah, awesome. I guess this one we can, when we go near the runway, we can turn it off. Okay. Other than that, I guess everything is fine. So we are taxiing to the runway 1, 2, and then we'll take off from there. Hopefully everything goes well. Fingers crossed. To the runway threshold. Okay, so there are the cargo aprons there, which you can see. Maybe private hangars as well. You should learn to be in the center line though. It's so bad. Oh no! I definitely need to configure the rudder pedals and be a bit more smooth and gentle. Just like set the parking brakes and turn on the landing lights. Everything is set. Awesome. So let's remove the parking brake and let's line ourselves up to the runway. So there is a runway. So let's set the door brakes on and set the parking brakes and turn off the packs for a while and let's check everything is in green. Awesome. So we are perfect. Now let's go and look ourselves. Turn on the window. Awesome. Things are out perfect. Clear sky, beautiful weather. We're taking off from Spain. And hopefully everything goes well. Let's do this, guys. First time. I've told this a billion times at this point. So let's take off the parking brake. Let's give full takeoff though. I would say. Because it's a short flight, we are just so busy, we are just doing something all the time. So meter is done. Low brake, okay. Flaps full, manual land, and landing weight which we have to calculate. How do you calculate the landing weight is by the time you reach, you will have 2.7 estimated fuel on board is 2.7 tons and currently you have 2.960 tons. So which is 260 tons of difference and you added to here 48,260. So I would say we can put like 49 safe, I guess. Yeah, Yep. So we'll go somewhere like this and then go on land like that. Let's put it this way so that it's easier for us to follow. And this is one of those flights where we don't have to activate the approach phase because it's too short. It automatically activates. Like you can do it like when you're 250,000 feet above ground and then 20 to 30 nautical miles away from the airport, but I don't think we need to do anything there. And when we so I guess we are closer to the turn on the localizer. We are going to turn base and once we turn base and we are turning base, let's click on the approach. And also I think it's time to change the pressure back. Yep. $5,000 we are airborne, soon to land. We are gonna turn on final so you guys can see the runway from here, I guess. We are turning on final. And we are using altitude very nicely, so it's perfect. The speed is lower, so let's set flaps to 1. And put the tablet back. but just like a procedure, I guess. So. Everything is perfect. So 10:35 Zulu, currently it's 10:24. Awesome. So we are very, very, very higher than the glide slope, I guess. We the speed brakes, I guess. We have not captured the glide slope at all. So that's concerning. Speed careful. So yeah, lowers our altitude. Just flaps.
2,500.
I guess for some reason we are losing the autopilot. I'm not sure why. Autopilot back on.
Speed, speed, speed. Speed, speed, speed.
I mean, for some
Speed,
reason our
speed,
couldn't
speed.
capture the glide slope. I don't know why though.
Speed, speed, speed. 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 Speed, speed, speed.
For some reason, the autopilot did not work. I'm not sure why. It's okay. Let's try to survive with what we got. Get too high for the glide slope.
One thousand.
And glide slope is captured. Even though it looks like we are nose diving, if you guys see the flight director, we are basically nose up, by the way, so it's fine. It's not an
400. 100 above.
Getting autopilot now.
300. Minimum. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
It's an awesome landing though. I'm so happy with the way we landed it. Landed it successfully. I can understand what might have been the problem with respect to our landing, our altitude. I think we were too low for the glide slope, I guess, initially, and then we were too high for the glide slope, and then the autopilot couldn't figure it out what we have to do. I guess that's my guess, but I'll do more research on it. Maybe we can do the same flight again and see like if we could improve. We can turn on the APUs. 1, 2, 3. Start. Once the APUs are available, we can turn on the bleed. And this we can put it here and figure the rest later. So thank you guys. This is my first time trying out this yoke with this setup and all the configurations. I know it was not very clean, it was messy a bit during the takeoff and a bit during before landing, which I will learn more about the glide slope and what I did wrong with respect to the altitude, and then adjust the rudder sensitivity, and I'll get back to you. So thank you so much. See you, bye.